Probably been their best player so far in the series in terms of efficiency offensively. Powell the handoff. Here's Doncic. First touch to the rack. Up top, it's Powell. Here's Jalen Brunson, guarded by Conley here at the start. Brunson has been their star. Back-to-back 30-point games for the first time in his career. He had 41 in Game 2, and there is Doncic. 0 for their first 4. Here comes Doncic, turning the corner, going glass. Wants to go at Mitchell into the corner. This is Josh Green. Second-year kid was terrific off the bench the other night. Powell keeps it alive. Doncic from deep. Got it. What did Jason Kidd say they call Josh Green? 50-50 for that reason alone. Luka Doncic. That upper body strength, Grant, he's just so strong. What a scene this has been at Salt Lake City. Sellout crowd, standing room only. Game 4, Dallas up 2-1 in the series. Doncic, that's good. Here comes Luka, 1 second, puts it up and down for Dallas. Some international flavor. Powell getting the second half party started in style. What a play, what a pass. Outscored Dallas in the second quarter by 11. Now he's trying to cut into that deficit right here. Doncic into the paint, out to Finney-Smith, who's been quiet till this point. And for the Mavericks, Grant, only their 6th made three-pointer here in Game 4. Doncic steps back and buries it.
Right now, just wanting to win this game, keep this series going, and keep it tied up 2-2. And right there, I mean, that was pretty decent defense by Bogey, but
Doncic against Bogdanovic, fakes the spin, the fade, and he sticks it. Just brilliant.
That was good defense right there.
Too late in the game for Snyder to sit him down with 3:39 remaining. Doncic up top, it's Powell. Doncic inside, he puts it down. He is a basketball savant. They need a stop right here. Doncic against Gobert. Both teams are out of fouls. Doncic sizes him up. There's a 3. He buries it.
And I told you, Sparrow, that matchup down the stretch as Luka lets the crowd know that he's back and he's feeling good, and he is the closer for the Mavs.
Luka Doncic, pure basketball poetry. Put the Mavericks on his back.
Things that was impressive in Game 4 is this matchup here. Bogdanovic, obviously you can't stop Luka, but picking him up, trying to be physical. Puts the defense in a jam to make a decision to guard Luka or Powell at the rim.
Doncic going right into the chest of Bogdanovic.
Tonight he said, I'll try.
Man, great stuff. It was interesting as Doncic underneath. Whiteside is there. Powell. Juan Hernan Gomez misses a 3. He can shoot from there. Luka Doncic sat for the Final 4, the opening corner, and he goes right to the...
And you got to stop the ball. Lesson number 1.
Pointer from Balak won't go. Another offensive rebound. It's Brunson. Doncic the kick. Finney-Smith. Them within striking distance when Mitchell was struggling in the second half. Doncic outside. Finney-Smith. Splash. Doncic against Bogdanovic. Feeling him out. Little patented step back fade.
And as I said, I mean, this is good defense. Doncic, a runner off 1 foot, off the glass.
Doncic showing the handle. Got Bogey to bite, and he puts it down.
Great shot fake to try to get Bogdanovic to react. And then you know what, I'll say this. They're consistently calling that. If you move forward as a defender on a ball fake, they're going to call a defensive.
What a transformation it's been in year 1 here for Kidd in Dallas. Doncic trying to go right at Gobert. Unbelievable. Luka Doncic taking the rock to the wreck.
Easy right there, just great patience. Ball fake, and then absorbing the contact, not seeing the basket. Little English for good measure. And just 2, 3, 4 ball fake.
2 of 17 from 3 in the first half. A team whose offensive identity is so predicated, Grant, on the 3. And in some ways, you're in series, which was 1 of 7 from the field in Game 4. Here's Luka Doncic, 13 points. Tough fadeaway shot for both of these two teams, and lack thereof for the Jazz. Doncic able to get right around Gobert. Another mistake. Donovan Mitchell now 4 of 13, 9 points and multiple turnovers. Doncic lighting the lamp again.
Here, and understood they got a chance to knock them out. Start this third. It's really been Luka who's done most of the damage.
The 23-year-old basketball maestro from Slovenia is carving him up. Luka.
I think he just went up on Jason Kidd's list in terms of defense in the league. And we know he can do that. 31 points and playing that kind of defense. And of course,
look at those playoff numbers. Just hard to comprehend how great he has been. Into the corner, Reggie Bullock. As Luka drops in.
We're tied at 4. The looping pass is intercepted. Doncic up ahead. Brunson's got the angle. And the Mavs have the lead.
We always say you know where the ball is going to come off.
Luka with a drive and score for the Mavericks. First basket for Luka Doncic.
Utah so left some points on the table. Let's see if they can use that formula in this particular game.
Nicely done. Doncic to Kleber upstairs. Whiteside patrolling the middle, although Kleber's on the outside. So the lane is open for Finney-Smith.
But see, that's the issue, another issue when you're guarding Luka.
So far in this first half, it's been a defensive struggle. Neither team shooting it well. Jumper. Count it for Finney-Smith. It's a triple. This season, in this series, 18 per game. Doncic got the body bump and gets it to turnover. Hernangomez, 2-on-1 developing. He's going to do it himself. Blocked by Doncic. Gets back defensively. Leak out. Dinwiddie. Pump fake and all alone for 2. Doncic 1-on-1 with Bogdanovich. Doncic step back 3. Bucket.
Yeah, and I checked in with assistant coaches from both teams from Utah's point of view. Alex Jensen said he liked the offense operating in transition more in that first half. They were getting better open shots, especially early in the half.
There's Brunson. The spin. Kick. Extra. Doncic fakes, drives, and scores.
Big bucket for Utah, too, because Dallas was on the run. And in this last 3 games, Dallas has put on work in the third quarter, and right back at you is Brunson.
Here's Mitchell out front. Screen O'Neal. Mitchell tried to split defenders. It's jarred loose by Bullock and a foul as Doncic.
9 times out of 10, they're going to call that.
Brunson's got 20 points to lead the Mavs. Doncic. Oh, yeah. Mavericks have made their last 5 shots. Doncic on target. 5-point lead for the Mavs. Ball movement. Doncic gets the step on House. Draws the double. Kleber, wide open look. Maxi Kleber knocks it down.
Well, simple basketball.
Doncic. Finney-Smith trying to quiet the crowd. He does! Nylon on a triple. Doncic again gets what he wants with Gobert on the outside. His team up by 1. Doncic step back 3. Bottom. Luka Doncic. Doncic. Hesitation. Corner. Brunson. He's got it. Jalen Brunson. Johnson with a rainbow three.
That's a welcome sight if you're Monty Williams to see Crowder knocking down a three.
20-footer is up and in by Luka Doncic. Mavs have started 2 of 6. Paul for a second time. Screen there by Powell. And Luka off balance, twisting for a nice shot for 2. The most underrated part of Booker's game is his defense. And the block was good. It was the turning and rebound. Kleber screen on Bridges. Doncic will bring Ayton out. Campaign is also in for the Suns. Kleber 3 and he puts it down.
Jerseys around him, and that was a difficult shot for him to make.
Doncic in that Utah series.
Luka's job is to force him to the big, and if they come up with the switch, fine, because they feel JaVale McGee, Ayton can guard.
Center position for the Phoenix Suns has already gotten 11 points in the first quarter. Kleber 3, that is good.
Over here at Luka's disposal.
A screen up high by Kleber. That's a 3, a signal across the way. Doncic parries it. Doncic comes up with the rebound. He's collected 4, swerves inside, works by Johnson, got the 2, hits the deck. It's Doncic. 4 of 8. Inside 3, defenders tried to knock it away. Luka hits the deck. He's got 14.
Those plays. We can't have that players get injured. It's not good for the game. So that's an abnormal leg kick. Like Reggie said, you can't talk to
missing shot after shot because of Dallas's defense. And here comes Doncic. It goes out to Bullock, and it's over Crowder. That's a 3. Count it. And a foul. Collected 6 already. Approaching the halfway point of the second quarter. Long 3. Good. Doncic another triple.
Versus Utah, this Dallas team averaged 17 made threes.
Powell, who will drop the anvil as he got high. Time in his career, Cam Johnson picked up his second. Luka at the stripe. FanDuel's free over-under contest is for your chance to win a share of $5,000 in prizes. Make your picks free before every
game. How does he get that wide open?
14 made threes here in the first half. Doncic across the lane. Oh, and a beautiful smooth tray inside.
Kid this year for 5 years in the league, leading the league in assists because his usage rate was the lowest by far of all 5.
Finney-Smith off to Doncic. A twirling move, and he's up and surrounded by black jerseys and still gets it to go.
Unacceptable, and that was the message to the team at halftime. Regardless of if they had Jalen or not, they weren't themselves defensively, they felt. They said we have to be more physical on Booker.
And get to shooters at that three-point line.
Doncic is breathing by one defender after another. Chiseling, spinning, shooting, scoring, counted for 2.
The patience. He understands he's got the smaller Chris Paul on him. Little shake and bake. Chris Paul swipes down. And then just Luka magic doing what Luka does.
Reggie, these Mavs look a lot different now than the 3 regular season games. Booker's got 6 assists.
Go along with those 17 points and 6 rebounds. A nice all-around game for Devin Booker.
Out on the doorstep. Doncic again. Finney-Smith with Crowder on him. Doncic in the corner. Finney-Smith a 3. Got it. Missed those 3 games with the left calf strain. And
now the others are starting to find their rhythm. Something that was far and few between. Nice alley-oop there. Oh, my goodness. 7 assists to go along with these 32 points.
So Doncic at the stripe. And approaching the halfway point of this 4th quarter in game 1. Doncic by Crowder. On the road and 29 games at home. Number 4 seed. Getting in the second round for the first time in 11 years. Doncic hits a beautiful triple. Doncic has it double-double with 11 rebounds. Dinwiddie on top. Paul there to meet him. Slicing, driving, and got the 2 with a nice finger roll, and he's got 5.
I tell you, 3 here would go a long way for the Mavs.
Here's Doncic, the maneuver by Ayton right to the rack, and a flush by that age.
Again, just gets by the big, and since DeAndre Ayton's out there trying to guard him, he knows there's no rim protection. So once he got that step on Ayton, and Dallas scoring in that starting lineup for Phoenix. Everyone in double figures.
Inside Doncic. That's the chant. Doncic. Long three.
And the Suns to see if they will ever go small.
Second different player to go on Doncic. It's Paul. They saw a lot of each other in that first game. In game one, 13 for Booker, 14 for Doncic in game one, first quarter. Cross court, blocked, three, and that's good. But it's off, and Doncic the other way. Luka Doncic. Fake and a feed. Finney Smith beat the D and got to the rack.
2 early fouls.
Yes.
We saw that in game one, and they went right at him with Bridges in the post.
Doncic feeding Kleba. Now Kleba came off the bench.
Going to eat in this series. If he can get that type of position all series long, as Luka with the long three.
And here comes Luka Doncic. Now he's got Booker run. He'll try to ram his way down that lane. Bumped. Got it to go off balance for two.
Devin Booker here, one-on-one. Felt that there was contact and should have been. Moving 27 assists. They out-rebounded them.
Doncic trying to get free. Ayton is on him. And Luka Doncic. Booker has it 2 in a row. 7 points for him. The twirling Doncic. Melting into the defense. The pump there. He got it in a foul. Wow.
It ain't right, Kevin.
Right.
I'm going to count them out for you. There's one, okay? You want to dance? Watch a little Kevin McHale shuffle, and then, okay, I'll come right back into your body.
In the history of the NBA playoffs, with an average that high, Michael Jordan against New Orleans, curling around the screen. Doncic, now he's got the 5th different defender on him. That's McGee. Dinwiddie, three.
Here we go.
There's a foul to give. 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. Shaman is on Doncic. 6 different Suns.
And he scored on all 6 of them.
That's Paul's first basket on 3 tries tonight. Got 2 points at the line. Doncic with 14, 6 of 10. Into Powell, who slams it home hard. And Doncic at the helm. Powell with the screen on Bridges. Outside, Bertans over Crowder, 3. Bullseye.
And
for someone this young, go back to when Kobe played in the 2001 playoffs. Mavs down by 1 in that category. Doncic, Biyombo, the 7th different defender. Shot clock at 7. It's a 3. Right down the middle it goes.
4 from downtown. He shot 12% from deep in that Pelican series as Luka again with the answer, Kevin Harlan. Luka Magic right now measuring up. Biyombo knocks down the 3.
Top. He's got Bridges on him. Block. Kleba. Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Wainwright over there. He played football at Baylor. 3 is good. It doesn't matter where he played football.
He's too gifted of a scorer.
Suns by 4. Doncic from 15 with Bridges right there. Has got 12 in the game. Wow, that was a beautiful 3 from outside.
Paul was magnificent in that first round versus the Pelicans.
17 for Chris Paul. Biyombo is on Doncic, a runner. Got it. 28. Doncic at the line. Tonight, 14 of 17, the Mavs. They tack on one more right there. Shooting has been there for Dallas. 14 of 33. In game 1, Dallas in the 4th already.
Are you not surprised? Right? We saw this in that Pelican series that we covered.
Doncic step back over Johnson. Beautiful shot. Luka with 33.
Can we start calling him Mr. Ford?
Doncic and Bridges. High screen there by Powell. Luka with the finger roll.
It's their hamstring. Spoke to him prior to the tip-off tonight. He is back in condition and great fitness right now. Bullock off the split. Knocks it home. A favorable matchup for Doncic. Good defense by Ayton. Went straight up. Comes right to Luka. The pass from his hand bottoms.
6 field goal attempts to me. You know, you're on pace for a 20-plus field goal attempt night, and that's what they need from him.
Kleba. And points off of cuts, although he missed that time. Doncic in transition. Brunson again. Butter. Interestingly enough, Brunson and Bridges Played on that Villanova championship team. A couple of good buddies.
You can see why that team was so good.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good move, Luka.
That series is going to get more interesting because Joel Embiid is just an absolute problem, and it's good to see him back on the floor.
Dallas has made 7 of their last 9, make it 8 of 10. It wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. Tell me if I am. They have a counter for almost everything that defenses do.
Well, it's just their movement. They have one-on-one guys, but Luka in the post, rightfully so.
Yep. Showing off his offensive acumen right there. 17 seconds to go in the period. Bridges all over Doncic. Boy, they stepped away from him, and he knocks it home. Giving ground to Doncic on that post-up, Richard.
No, and people forget that streak he had of steals early on in his career. Yeah, stealing in your most consecutive games with the steal is Luka Doncic.
That foul's going to go against Bridges.
And there's nothing you can do. He has this unique... I know people have gotten away a little bit from it, but now the best team in basketball shoots more twos than anybody else.
Great defense by Booker. Better shot by Luka inside. But look at the shot making by Luka here.
Yeah, and it's his handle. So, this is why he's able to just take his time in there. Look, he's got all the spaces. This is where they got to get movement. Don't just sit and watch Luka.
Puts a shoulder down into Bridges, kicks it out to Kleber. Lefty finish. A little bit of jelly at the rim by Maxi Kleber.
The Magic Johnsons, the LeBron James, the Jason Kidds. So you leave him because you know he can find the guy at any time. Look at it, taking his time.
Man, he just bludgeoned Bridges. Doting, loving mothers out there as he's a hell. Luka with the turnaround. And good defense by the Suns. Luka got it back. Thank you, and one.
His time here, even though that shot goes a little short, he's had a couple of them, stays with the play, able to get the little bunny and the and one.
That's the 3rd personal foul against suffering from Brunson on the break. Luka with the lob, Powell with the finish. Timeout, Monty Williams.
Too high.
Bullock. Powell underneath with the offensive board.
See, I want to see Brunson shoot that shot.
And Doncic does it for him.
And I know that Luka,
he has 18 on 8 of 19 shooting. Mavericks running a play that the Suns like to run. Doncic into the lane, gets the layup. Good contest by CP3. It didn't matter. Luka knocks it down.
You have to, because every second you can take off the clock for the Phoenix Suns running their offense is good seconds for you.
Bullock for 3. Got it! 109 minutes to go. Dallas up by 15. Looking for its first win of the series. Luka rejects the screen. Gets all the way inside. Tough shot.
They're going to try and trap.
There's the rotation. Doncic almost turned it over. Got it back with a fortunate bounce. Bullock, the dagger.
We can't say this. Chris Paul with not a turnover.
All the aftermath and not debate calls by the officials. Bullock.
He took his time. Didn't want to pick and roll. He liked that matchup versus Brunson.
Doncic with the float game. Got it.
Switch to the pick and roll. Powell sets a good screen, and that's easy. You see people that want to interpretate that on Twitter.
Does not appear to be in legal guarding position, but here's Doncic from downtown. Splash.
Protect a star player from himself. Kid has been working with Luka on his in-game emotions, saying, my question to him is, do you want the call in the first quarter or the fourth quarter?
And he's going to call for the athletic trainer. They're going to have to take a foul here, but maybe too late. Finney Smith knocks down the 3. 8 on Luka, 5 on the shot clock. Doncic inside.
And watch the screen. Watch Maxey right there. So Booker can't even help there. And you know that's an easy drive when you're...
It just goes under the screen. Payne now picks up Luka. Luka playing with his food out there. Over to Finney Smith. Up to get him. Chris Paul takes it personally when you think he can be posted up.
Kick out to the corner. Finney-Smith. 5 points and 6 dimes. Luka sprays it out to Finney-Smith again from deep. And again knocks it home.
Take that little starch out on your offensive end. Trust me.
Ayton switches on to Doncic. Bounce pass inside. Kleber with the mismatch. 29, but not enough to overcome Dallas's hot three-point shooting. Doncic is 74% free throw shooter.
The ball. So, you know, even as this game progresses, it's going to continue getting chippier here in the second half.
Doncic with 12 points and 29 points off of that bench for the Mavericks. Doncic knocks down both. I think I see 6 bodies standing up there on the sideline.
Well, one of them.
Boy, the physicality may be taking a toll on Doncic through the year after coming in a little bit overweight, admittedly. Knocks down both. Doncic finds Brunson. Didn't get a clean catch. It didn't matter. Bullock. Another offensive rebound. Finney-Smith got it. Well for him. Luka trying to post up Payne. They work pretty well out of ISO with Luka down low, too little.
It's in the house right here. Taking your time. You see Payne trying to draw that little offensive foul, flop it back. That is an absolute problem.
They're back in the zone here, Richard. Doncic out front. Spins. Luka, he put Payne in the weight room.
Protect him? Well, they've been going to zone even when he was out the game, so they should probably look at it just to buy more time.
Doncic, who's cooled off a little bit here in the second half, gets that one to fall. They corral Doncic, now single coverage. Cameron Johnson trying to stay with him. Goes glass. Luka Doncic. Kleber gives it back. Cameron Johnson one-on-one against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
Got to keep with your ball movement, getting good looks.
Bullock had it partially tipped. It went in. Doncic sprays it out to Brunson, an open 3. And that's their 20th three-pointer of the game. This has not been what you would consider a masterpiece by the Mavericks, but it's good enough. Pretty points don't count. Luka with the spin on a floater.
Luka taking his time against the bigger defender, Cam Johnson, and just nice and easy, just walking off their heels. Phoenix has not led since 8-7 in this game.
Doncic working against Aaron Holiday. Little machine gun dribble, a pass. A bullet to Kleber.
And that's it. Mark it. Time of death.
Theme you're going to have to see throughout this series. Dallas has been getting out-rebounded in every game here, but yet they're still finding ways to score because of Luka's ability to get in
from catching the shot. With Doncic on top. Now the third different Phoenix defender on him, and that is DeAndre Ayton. Step back triple. Wow.
Think about this, 1 of 10 in game 4, right?
In the 2 games down in Texas. A turnover by the Phoenix Suns. They had 17 in both those games. And Doncic the other way. Finney-Smith a 3. Bullseye. A lot of turnovers. 5 in game 3. 5 more in game 4. But he's got a lot of attention every time he's got it. Now Paul is on the spinning and twirling Doncic. Works him down. Footwork and the poise in the paint. He's 7% for the Suns. But here is Doncic. A marvelous 3 of 3 starts. Doncic 7 of 8 in game 4 from the line. And here he stands for his first offering. V6 from Kia. The official automotive partner of the NBA, Kia. Movement that inspires. 2 more. Brunson, Kleber a screen. Filling the gap is Crowder. Cross court is Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 1. Doncic on the fly. What a touch. Brunson fought 3, spins off, and kicks it back on top. Maxey, Kleber, triple bucket. Shot clock at 5. Kleber, Doncic broke free. Around Ayton. 1 second, that hit the rim. And he got the shot to go.
And it still didn't matter.
His move and take it inside.
Ball hits the rim right here. He just catches it and, all right, I'll just do a little soft fadeaway. Then tells the front row.
What touch? Doncic with 13. Kleber remains. Dinwiddie in. Doubled. Doncic didn't matter. And a swipe in there. They're up 3-2. Up by 2 now. Doncic the other way. Dancing into the defense of Johnson. Got it. Fouled.
Was it before, or they're going to give him the end one? And then Luka at the other end. There's the contact.
And Monty Williams, the coach of the year in the NBA, said, block. I know he's on the bullet for 8 years. I'm with you, but that's what he wants, and that's what he's going to get. Doncic works on Ayton. Shot clock at 10. Luka Doncic laces one up, and he's got Phoenix on the other side. 6 of 21 from 3. Dallas has missed their last. The other man in double figures. 11 points. Brunson, a 3 right here, and it's a hit. Doncic 4 of 5 from the stripe. Mavericks outscored the Suns in the first by 3. Suns outscored the Mavericks. Doncic and Paul. Luka parching his ring in there for 2.
Team in the NBA as Maxi Kleber inside. Watch that one go through the bucket. Of course, you go back to who he's faced in his first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
The Clippers, when you're looking at wing defenders like Kawhi Leonard.
Behind the 3, shooting over 50%.
Got to look at this year's NBA Coach of the Year, Monty Williams, on the sidelines. Kleber knocks one down. Doncic with the steal. And they've got numbers. Luka inside like a layup drill.
Because now he's on a championship level team.
Little empty side 2-man game. Bullock goes to the screen. Luka with the step back. Got it. One more look at that jumper by Doncic.
Just a wing ISO. Obviously,
Bridges on Luka. He rejects the screen. Boy, that was
4 on 3 opportunities every time on that little pocket pass, and obviously Bridges bobbled that one.
Doncic knocks down the second. So ethereal with his talents at times. A very pedestrian 74%. Obviously some room for. They've got Chris Paul guarding Ntilikina. Give him a little breather on defense. Doncic got it and one.
Just so good getting past that initial defender, using his body and being.
Doncic now with 14 points. Brunson, the only other Mav in double figures. He's got 10. Luka uses all
value on the offensive end is as a cutter. He's an elite cutter. There's a great example there on that last possession.
Ayton on the switch picks up Doncic and got cooked.
Gonna get you off balance, gonna bait you, create space, and get to that step back 3. 15 years.
Yeah. He's seen a few things. Boy, somebody hit the snooze button for Phoenix defensively.
Buckets on him earlier in the game. He takes it personal.
And then that's personal too. Powell!
And then weaves back across the lane. And the original screener
with the Mavericks here in the playoffs. 8 minutes in game 5.
Getting steals and strips. Luka may just be a little.
Ask whether that ability to stop people is still there.
Get out.
Luka on to Ayton. That's a good matchup for Doncic. On the drive-by. Off goaltend game in the series for Dallas.
Watch that. That between the leg dribble right there.
Ayton missed another good look at the other end a moment ago for the Suns. Can't afford that if they're going to get back into the ball game. Brunson, man, he put the Suns in the weight room.
Big story tonight. Their offense just is not functioning at a high level. On the Devin Booker point, as Luka's able to turn the corner, aggressive defense on Booker.
Kleber hands it off to Doncic. Boy, Mikal Bridges is fighting around screens. He's seeing a lot of hits. Bullock hits one from the corner.
Mark, there are some players whose greatness supersedes the rules.
In another stratosphere right now. Elevating his game and taking his team along for the ride. Years in the league.
Well, it wasn't on that graphic, of course, in Game 3 with the 7 first-half turnovers. But I think some of this was because there's a conversation. The question is, there's a potential ceiling to playing that style of basketball.
Each of these 6 games almost so far complete has had its own unique identity.
Well, I think that's different for every player. And from someone who...
And you can never trust, even having home court, although the percentages are very favorable in Game 7s for the home team. Doncic deep in his bag like the fries are at the bottom.
Down to 8. The dance and drive with that patented spinner and a quick 2 for the Mavs to dictate the pace of this series on offense.
And the ball's going to be in Luka's hand 80 to 85% of the time. Here's the step back by Luka.
And Aiden was out there, and Luka trains it, teeing up from 3.
Methodical.
Hard to believe a week ago, the Suns led this series 2 games to none. Doncic 3, good! Kleber open, 3 to fire. Late close by Crowder. That's a triple. And that's by Dorian Finney-Smith. The other way with numbers punching on the wing. Booker comes out on Finney-Smith, and Doncic goes right by Bridges.
What a start.
Dinwiddie drives right on Cam Johnson. Ball rotation finds Doncic. And Dinwiddie with a fake and a fire. The triple is good. He's knocked down 2. Always step aside. Spencer Dinwiddie with a big shot. They got him in the Porzingis trade, and he hits right there for the Mavs. And he's out there with Powell, Doncic with the ball, Finney-Smith in the corner. Bertans is in for the first time for the Mavs. Inside they go, but dive by Powell.
How about the pass?
They have a double-double out of the first.
3 assists as well.
Cam Johnson working him down low. Doncic with the bump and the spin. Another 2, and he's got 12 second quarter. The Mavericks are shooting 40%.
Here we go again. The isolation.
Into 8. The bump and the fadeaway. Textbook.
Look about the fadeaway here by Luka. He's backing down their center.
6 is 8. His field goal percentage in the first 6 games in the series has not been good, but he is in
is where he's at now at the free throw line. Only shooting 74% from the free throw line. 6 of 8, 18 points, 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's the switch.
Doncic with 16. Into Biyombo, doubled inside, give him 18, and a foul. Biyombo picks up his second personal foul.
Biyombo had his arms all around the neck of Luka. Look at that. Hand on the shoulder.
On a 16-3 run. The Suns have hit 1 field goal, 1 of 8 over the last 6 minutes.
And if there's one guy who understands both sides of the ball, offense and defense.
Scored by the Mavs here in the second quarter, 20-8. Dallas is leading in the paint.
Also forcing him to go left and just picking apart every single thing about his game that gives him comfort.
Doncic, what a hard shot. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Stunning. 27-point lead. Down goes Johnson. 3. Luka. Bullseye.
Oh, no.
They're shredding him. In the league this year. Doncic right there. 27 points. 8 on Doncic. Shot clock is down to 4, and a 3 by Luka. Bullseye. Got it. Watch it again.
Just a step back 35-footer by Luka. Aaron Johnson with 7 points. 7.
And Booker's old 9. Who would have thought that for a 3-time first team? Thompson and Cam Johnson. Doncic, with Bridges on him, shot clock at 4, and a step back.
Man, it ain't right. It is not right what Luka is doing to the Phoenix. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, right? That step back three going to his left. Certainly the way New Orleans pounded the Suns on the board.
Oh, what a move by Doncic. He just did a pirouette.
When he's been facing elimination, what a spin move here by Bridges. I mean, off Bridges.
The former Cowboy coach. How about them Mavericks? Wow. Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks are going to the Western Conference Finals and beating the top team in the NBA, the Phoenix Suns, with 35-10-4. Doncic and Dinwiddie, Reggie Miller are the first teammates to each score 30 points or more in a Game 7 since 2002 when Kobe and Shaq did it.
Points, two step-back threes, and the tone had been set.
Thompson, Stephen Curry, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be wide open.
Dorian Finney-Smith hits a three. He had a game in that Phoenix series where he had 8 threes in Game 4. Second leading scorer in the playoffs. Just behind Antetokounmpo in the paint. And there he goes and gets it to fly.
You don't want to get into this windshield wiper type game against this potent offense.
Riding
Nice
inside.
move.
Wiggins, count it. Foul called. Wiggins was riding. Doncic in for the deuce.
Wiggins on his backside here, Coach. That's just the strength of Luka.
Yeah, outstanding finish. But you see now, all these pick and rolls are Bullock setting the pick.
Doncic has started 2 of 5. Another 3 launched and hit. Doncic has 8. 3 of 8. Curry's on him. Bullock, 3. Another one for him.
So 5 turnovers for 10 Mavs points here.
He has at times been the Warriors' best player.
Doncic 3, Wiggins close.
And you can't go under.
Doncic in the pick and roll, he stayed and soft doubled for a second, but then he left. And Curry got to the rim.
Bullock throws to Doncic.
Know our personnel, know how to locate shooters, and Draymond Green is so effective in transition. We can't let him pick up the momentum of this team. He also said we have to keep Draymond and Steph off of the free throw line. I did ask about Luka's shoulder.
Golden State's outscored him 10-2 here in the third. Turnover. Doncic ahead, lead pass, and with ease will glide in for the jam, and he's got 20.
They've allowed Steph Curry, to me, to just rest too much at this end. He's just standing down in this corner the entire possession.
Finally, Kleber gets one to drop from distance. Wiggins on Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Doncic will make his move. Doubled by Looney. And the first one will drop. Warriors are 7-0 at home in these playoffs. Doncic step back 3 and uncovered.
And here's the problem.
Curry. Cross-court intercepted by Doncic. And he's got Brunson ahead, defenders in the way, including Thompson, but they get it to roll through.
Coach, to your point, this is maybe why you leave him in. He's your second leading scorer, even with those 2 fouls.
Green was looking for a cutter. Doncic has it fouling Curry. 1 of 6 in the second half in game 1. Down low, cross-court, in the corner. That's a 3. Finney-Smith banks it through. Then Wiggins on Doncic. He accelerates and rockets down the lane. Got it to go.
Quite a bit out of timeouts the other night.
Ntilikina is in for the first time. Doncic, Poole defending. A 3. Doncic is red hot.
Emphasize scoring and attacking more for him in this series specifically, but he also said there's a sense that he has another level in this league amongst the team.
Even a foul. Doncic picks up his first. Doncic has 14 points. That was the bucket right there that gives them a Doncic with 14, 5 of 7. 14 points on 7 shots. In and by Thompson.
And Thompson is a pretty good defender with size, and Luka just blew right by him.
Pull out to Doncic, out to Brunson, open triple, another one, another 3, and now 16 for Brunson. He's knocked in 3 threes.
After doing it over 20 times in game 1.
Finney-Smith back in for Josh Green. Bullock, a 3, a and it's good. Another three. 12 for the Mavs.
And the Warriors are going to go back into the zone.
Brunson three, close Looney, book it.
What a start for Jalen Brunson. 19 points.
And it's Doncic. Screen Bullock. Over Curry, a three. Bullock got it again. Another three. He is red hot, a flamethrower here in the first. Shot clock at 4. Wiggins defends. Doncic with a bomb. Hits the three. 24. In traffic and outside. Bullock a three. Powell knocked it out. Lassoed by Doncic three. Brunson good. That's the way they start the second half. Green free. Brunson comes out. Thompson off a screen. Wiggins down low over Doncic. And he deflected the ball. Doncic with the defense.
25,000 and then 50,000 versus the Phoenix Suns.
Doncic and Curry.
What a move.
Luka Doncic with 26. And 3 threes. Wiggins is defending Doncic. The crossover into 2. Got it. Whoa.
Our own Charles Barkley was asking Draymond Green in the interview they had, why are you warming up? Why are you shooting, Draymond? You never shoot during the game. Just weapons. Weapons, weapons, weapons.
Doncic. Beautiful stroke.
And there's a nuclear weapon right there.
54-31. Doncic triple. 40. 40 for Doncic. Bullock. Triple.
That's where he's gotten most of his bread and butter right there on that high screen and roll when he's rolling hard, finding those pocket passes.
Doncic right into Looney. He had 42. Game 2 with 18 coming in the first quarter.
Here you see Doncic, Curry on the pick and roll, reaches, he goes right by him, and then a strong finish against Looney.
Powell explodes down low on Curry and over Finney. Smith with the rebound. Looney was in there as the last line of defense, and over Looney. Doncic will get it off the glass. Luka. Good feed. Finney Smith on the cut in the 2. On Bullock. Final seconds. Doncic, the bump in the pool. Firing. Good if it goes.
In by Curry, which leads to this long dagger by Doncic as the first quarter comes to an end. A 6-point swing here. Let's see if this can get Dallas. Luka Magic on full display here. Once again, the end of the first quarter. Shot clock, quarter clock running down. Hits a three. How about the dance there? Never.
I should say he's got a little bit on the back of his shoulder now that I see him turned around, but it's not like it was heavily wrapped in game 2. So he has a little bit back there, and that is torn away.
Dallas, you're going to have to be very careful with this sneaky Golden State offense here, trying to stretch out this lead.
This third quarter is the big one for Golden State. Doncic barging his way in there, stand for 2. It's a Kleba 3, and he continues to struggle from distance. He cannot. Doncic over Green. Ooh.
They weren't up enough, and they gave up the 3. This is Luka's score.
2 of 8 shooting in this third quarter. Dinwiddie has come in for Bullock, and he quickly fires one from the corner. It's a 3. Spencer Dinwiddie.
How much do you anticipate seeing the box and one again, and how do you break through that?
Yeah, the box and one is actually helping us because it gives us the opportunity for a wide open shot. We just got to make.
And much needed as well in this series.
19 for Thompson. 9 at the half. Luka jackhammers it his way in here for 25.
Great attack. No one comes to help. Finishes with the dunk.
Moody is in with Thompson. Wiggins watching Doncic put up a 3. Good shot. Doncic a triple.
4 fouls now on Jordan Poole. Little step back 3 here on Wiggins. You're right. This is a new player, right?
confidence is soaring. Doncic right down the lane and by Poole. Doncic. Brunson spins on Curry. Doncic with a triple. Luka with 36.
He has 11 assists now, 31 and 11 for Curry.
Luka open triple. Doncic. We step aside on TNT. Drives on Wiggins, kicks it out. Dinwiddie three. And it's a 5-point game with 1:13 to go. Wiggins there in a quick show by Curry. Now the blitz. He snaps it in the corner. Finney-Smith three. He's got two. And Steph with the switch. A show. Back inside. Good cut. Got the two. Neely Keenan. Laser pass.
Well, they really like the zone, Reg. I think when they have Poole and Curry in together, and they're small.
Bullock three.
Well, what a start now for Dallas.
Doncic 1 of 6. Poole with a blitz and a long three. Luka!
Oh, man.
Curry back in. 16-2 run by Dallas. Pass thrown away. Doncic back in the contest as well, and a whistle as he was driving. Golden State has missed 8 of their last 9 shots overall. Curry on top. Moody from Lee. Moody into Doncic, knocked it away, and then Lee cleans it up and puts it in for the Dubs. 10 threes, Reg.
10 of 19. 53%.
Brunson three. Everybody's hitting. Curry the other way, puts on the brakes, launches a three. Rebound Doncic. He'll come the other way. 9 rebounds for Luka, right into Wiggins for 2.
I'm not sure people know how hard of that shot that is.
Look at Luka take it right down the lane. Careening for 2. 13 for him. Doncic spinning on Thompson. Kerr calls timeout.
Well, if you're Steve Kerr, if you can get this to 10 by the end of this third quarter, then you got a shot as Doncic looks to the heavens where it's been pouring down on them.
Kleber's in. Powell is out. Shot clock at 4. Doncic over Curry.
Bullock recovering and being able to get a hand on that Curry shot.
Nice pass. Neely Keenan. Doncic the assist and a beauty. As big as 25. Bullock 3. He cannot miss. What a stroke tonight. He went 0 of 10. Kleber hit a couple early threes. He's in now. Little blitz on Doncic into Kleber. Count it. Foul. 21 for Luka Doncic. The rookie Kuminga's on him.
You got to get back to that. Attacking the paint.
Kleber.
So you can live with that.
Yes.
They always get something good.
That zone's giving them some trouble. They handled it pretty well in the first 3 quarters.
Poked away by Doncic on the dribble by Kuminga. Here comes Kleber.
It is tough, Reggie, to keep him away from the rim.
Great driver, isn't he, Stan?
Oh,
it's too easy.
Doncic right there. Yep.
This zone has been much more active.
Oh, pirouette inside, Doncic.
That got him back in this ball game and continuing to stay in this 3-2 zone.
They take out Lee, they bring in Curry, they stay in the zone. Doncic.
That cannot happen.
Curry's on Doncic.
Look how wide open that middle is. Someone needs to flash right in there.
He does, bulldozing and feeding. Bullock. It's a 3. Surveys, cuts, feeds, Finney-Smith. Thompson will have Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 2. Knocked away Thompson. Picked up by Moody. With the fake, Doncic knocks it away.
Looney and left Klay Thompson opened for a 15-foot jump shot.
For Curry, it was that left foot. That's off the glass and down for Luka Doncic. Dallas won game 4 in Dallas by by 10 Tuesday. Luka in the paint, snaps it out, bullet three.
Yeah, but he thought Kleber was coming over for that block shot.
Doncic across the lane, defending Wiggins, and they got it to go. And Luka has got 5. Golden State's on a 7-0 run. Doncic meeting 3, kicks it out, Dinwiddie triple.
Wow.
Wiggins on Doncic, hands off to Bielitsa, cross court, Dinwiddie caught at the buzzer. Knocks it in, 3, Spencer Dinwiddie. Looney's on Doncic. Down the lane, kicks it. Dinwiddie 3 from the corner, got it again. Dinwiddie's red hot, 17 points.
Well, the Warrior defense has been locked in tonight.
Doncic bumped, got it. Foul, Thompson.
Goes right into Clay down here, right?
Reggie, I've been meaning to ask you this the entire series. He is a ball-dominant guard. Game 6 of this series, Warriors-Mavs, back in Dallas. It's Doncic who gets it inside.
Very poor defense again, just letting him go, staying there and reaching from behind rather than moving your feet.
Luka 3 of 15, doubled here. Wiggins and Doncic. Screen Kleber. And Kleber is left free. Great find by Doncic.
They've got the firepower to do it.
Doncic, step back, triple Bielitsa closes, and he nails the 3. Timeout, Golden State, 2.5 in the third.
See if he can find a mismatch that he likes here.
Wiggins on him, 3, Doncic, got it!
That was a great help by Finney-Smith at the other end.
Green is on him now, Luka with a great pass. Goaltend, count it, 12-0 run. And Steph will fly, knocked away. Great defense, I think it was Finney-Smith.
Second defensive play in a row from Finney-Smith.
Doncic maneuvering, Euro step, and a deuce.
29 assists.
Luka, oh my goodness, what a shot!
How about Luka Magic? Doing magical things behind the backboard. The little teardrop momentum carrying him out of bounds. Still finds a way. Almost a steal here by Bielitsa on Doncic.
Luka. Another do, and he has got 25.
That absolutely is. And the Warriors, you're expected to be ready on that bench because Steve Kerr is going to use you as Doncic